Hey guys, what's up? I'm Rizzo.
I'm Zero.
And I'm DK. On this episode of Anime Reaction, we watched the 21st episode of Bungou Stray Dogs.
If you want to check out our reaction to the 21st episode of Bungou Stray Dogs, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comment section because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga. And don't forget to like and share our videos.
And thanks for watching. So, on this episode of Bungou Stray Dogs, we see in the beginning...
the fruits of Atsushi's,
Is more or less his proposal to Dazai from episode 20.
Yeah.
But the leader of the detective agency agrees to meet with the leader of the Port Mafia.
And poor Kunikita.
Right.
Dude is shocked.
Apparently, Kunikita had no idea about this secret meeting, was completely left out of the loop.
Oh yeah, and he also didn't know that Dazai was formerly Port Mafia. He was the only person who didn't know.
Yeah.
Image shattering much?
Right? I just feel a little sorry for him, to be honest.
But it was hilarious.
Yeah. But
Just that look of shock.
But yeah, so the leader of the agency goes to meet with Mori, the leader of the Port Mafia.
And that goes about as well as you'd expect.
Yeah.
Not at all.
They
Actually,
pretty much end up fighting.
Yeah.
And threatening each other.
Which was amazing. Like,
Beautiful. It really was.
I keep forgetting the leader of the agency's name. I keep forgetting his name. But he would just out of nowhere just puts his hand on his katana, and the three guys that ran at him disarmed. Like that.
In a stroke.
Done.
And then he was able to basically have a draw against Mori by just putting his sword behind his back right up to Mori's neck.
And then Mori with his scalpel to Agent Guy's
To the boss man's neck.
Yeah, to the boss's neck. But, so that didn't go over very well. And then the boss of the agency reveals that they're going after Q that evening. And so, basically flash forward to that evening, and Dazai is sent after Q by himself. And
Then we actually find out that meeting might have done us some actual good, because Mori decided to send Gravity Dude. I forgot what his name.
I don't think he's on our reference list anyway.
yeah, he's not. So Dazai shows
Chuya. There you go.
Dazai shows up to the cottage or whatever, that little shack that Q is being held in, and then tons of people from the guild show up, including Steinbeck and Lovecraft.
The Lovecraft.
The Lovecraft. And then Chuya shows up and drops a boulder on Lovecraft. Yeah, that works about as well as you'd expect.
Dropped a boulder on Lovecraft, dropped a boulder on the majority of the troops.
Well, technically, he just manipulated their gravity and just
crushed them all.
Sit down. Sit down.
If this were a more gruesome anime, I bet they would have all been completely just splattered on the ground.
Probably.
Yeah.
But
made sure to work at that. And
Steinbeck goes to attack Chuya, and of course Dazai just, no, you're not doing that.
Not today.
Yep. But then, so both Chuya and Dazai go down to where Q's being held, and technically Chuya was told to bring Q back alive. However, Q did kill a bunch of his comrades, so he basically tells Dazai to go for it.
I didn't see none.
Yeah, I didn't see nothing.
But Dazai keeps Q alive because, insurance, basically, for him. As long as Q is alive, his existence is needed in the world.
Yep. And then when they exit out of the little shack, they get attacked by Lovecraft.
Well, Yeah.
The Lovecraft.
And you get to see
Yep.
all of the Lovecraft.
Yeah, well, at the beginning, he's kind of in like a half form, where he's definitely not human-like, but he's not quite fully transformed.
So, what would you say, rookie level now?
Yeah, about that. I love what happens next. Daza was... don't worry about it. Oh yeah, and with the busted up hand looking thing.
Yeah, he basically has his hand wrapped into a club,
Yeah.
basically. Which I do remember he did injure his hand earlier in the series.
But he was like, don't worry about it. I'll just...
Yeah,
I'll disable his ability.
Yeah, all I have to do is touch him to disable his ability, and then smack.
Mid-sentence, just tentacles out of nowhere.
What?
Yeah, Chuya runs over there, and Dazai stands up and goes, "Well, apparently that's not a gift.
Laughing
That's
the whole
just
time.
him."
Yeah, we're fucked.
Let's just give up and die.
But
and doubly so when Lovecraft decides to digivolve into full.
well, yeah, Chuya basically overpowers Lovecraft and like smushes him into the ground.
Yeah, punches through him and manipulates his gravity.
Yeah, and then Lovecraft transforms fully, like transforms into fucking Cthulhu. Like not even like hyperbole there. He is fucking Cthulhu.
Awesome.
And then he fake disarms Dazai.
Rips it off.
Rips off the club, but Dazai didn't actually have his hand in there. It was up his sleeve the whole time.
What a jerk.
Classic Dazai.
Classic Dazai. But yeah, so both him... Well, he kind of comes up with the idea that Chuya should go into full-on mode.
Corrupted
I guess. Yeah.
form of his
Corrupted
This
form.
isn't even my final form.
Yeah, basically go completely insane with his power, and the only way that he would survive that is by Dazai stopping him from using his full power.
So Chuya goes full Sasuke and gets some black and red, tattoos and everything appearing out of nowhere. Oh god.
But yeah, it starts.
You may roll your eyes, but I actually love that look.
All right.
I think it's awesome.
I only roll my eyes at it because it's associated with Naruto.
Fair enough.
That was bad.
But yeah, and then he starts going and basically kicking Cthulhu's ass.
Blowing him up.
Sort of. Except that Cthulhu can instantly regenerate any lost limbs or anything.
So Dazai gets the grand idea to find Steinbeck.
Well, yeah, so Dazai was standing off to the side with Steinbeck, and Steinbeck, unfortunately for Lovecraft, reveals Lovecraft's weakness, which is you cannot harm him from the outside.
Thank you for the clue.
In this form. Way to go, Steinbeck, you fucking retard. So Dazai uses the explosives that he hid in his club.
So you can get him from the inside.
Click.
I just want to say, it's kind of bullshit.
He got it right in there, right when he was being tentacle punched. Just perfectly. Like Dazai always seems to do.
I mean, it's not only that, the fact that he had enough explosives. Like, he decided to hide explosives in his club anyway. Mm-hmm. And he had enough explosives in it to basically... Well, I mean, he didn't really destroy Cthulhu. Chuya's final form did. But, he had enough to basically set off the chain reaction that killed Cthulhu.
Right, when the powerful gravity attack couldn't
It's
make
just a little bit... just a little bit too much there.
So, I mean, so Chuya's, corrupted gravity manipulation couldn't make a hole that big, but a little bit of C4 could.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just, it's passing off just a little bit too much forethought, for Dazai. I don't know. It kind of has the slight scent of bullshit.
Because, I mean, this entire time, Dazai is like, yeah, I got this.
Pretty much.
The entire time, like, from start to finish. when he first shows up to the cottage and he's like, oh yeah, it's a trap.
Of course it's a trap.
Okay, where's my backup?
there
there
he
you are,
is.
Chuya. I knew you'd come.
That's why I didn't want to do this.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that Dazai is just a little bit just a little bit OP with that
Yeah, the writers
throughout the whole series. But
Well, this episode, I think the writers tried a little too hard for him.
Like, I want to know how the hell the club got into Cthulhu in the first place.
well,
Like,
I mean,
somehow, like-
technically the tentacle ripped off the club.
Yeah.
And how that
So-
got inside him.
Well, I mean, the tentacle retracted. I don't know. I understand how the club got in there. I just, like... It seems to be, like, a really, like, just perfect sequence of events to lead up to that, which is, starting to reek a little bit.
It's getting a little bit into try-hard territory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the idea of basically blowing him to bits and then sucking all those bits into a black hole. I mean, I think that's probably the best way to get rid of Cthulhu.
Just remove him from the dimension he's in.
Pretty much.
Not a whole lot else you can do.
It was a
really.
badass episode, but yeah, just some of that reeks a little bit of bullshit.
Yep.
Is all I'm saying. But yeah, so Dazai takes Q and leaves Chuya,
Literally leaves Chuya
pretty much.
Peace.
right in the
I'm
crater.
also
he
kind of
made.
wondering if he, like, I guess arrested Steinbeck,
Possibly.
took him as a prisoner.
I doubt he'd
I
kill
guess
him.
we'll see. Yep. But yeah, that's about it from this one.
Yep. So next week's episode, Poe and Doppo. We get to meet Edgar
Interesting.
Allan Poe.
I think it was Poe and Rompo.
Poe and Rompo. Right.
The
Mysteries,
other one
murders.
that ends in Poe.
Right. Actually, yeah, more mystery kind of author. Makes
Yeah.
sense now. Okay.
Yes. So we
Looking
get
forward
to
to next
meet Edgar Allan Poe.
Yay.
Anyway, let us know what you thought of anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't.
But that's going to do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo. See you next time.
And go ahead and click my face to go to our most recent Otaku Saga talk.
Click on my face to go to the Otaku Saga Gaming, our gaming channel.
And click on the waifu to subscribe to Otaku Saga and check out our new and improved Patreon page.
You'll be glad you did.